Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire series, where we are already making over 19,000 per turn, probably because public order in Alexandria is so much better than it was. So we're doing really well money-wise, and we are exactly 4 turns away. Oh, we're not actually changing anymore, though. So we need some more Roman influence. Or not 4 turns, we're 10 turns away, rather, from being able to convert to Greco-Roman paganism. So let's go ahead and end the turn, because there's not much more I can do right now. Let's have a look around and see if maybe there's not a small building that I can buy somewhere to help with anything. Yeah, I can build a farm in Aelia. That's good. Alright, so that way there won't be a food shortage in that province. Yeah, public order in Garama is sucking right now, but in 3 turns it will skyrocket because 2 very big public order buildings, this circus and our aqueduct network, which, using my mod, you know, one of the things that I changed public order wise in the building effects mod that I made was there are certain buildings that you would really expect to contribute to public order that don't. For instance, trade buildings give a small public order bonus, sanitation buildings give a large public order bonus. It's not a huge one, but if there's a fully fleshed out aqueduct network in a town, in a capital city, then you would expect people to be very happy about that. So there is a nice public order bonus using my mod to cities with an aqueduct network. It also makes sense considering what we're doing with this campaign. We're trying to restore the Roman Empire to its true heights. When this turn finishes, we are definitely going to check on the Huns. I kept saying that in the last episode, and I never actually did. So I was like feeding my own curiosity, feeding your curiosity, and then constantly not satisfying it. Right. The Gaetulians want a peace treaty. Who are your... No, I'm not gonna give you peace. Alright. We have about 2 turns after this turn until the army in Cidamus starts to suffer attrition. So we basically are just trying to siege them down. Okay, Eutropius gained +1. We need to have Flavius be commander-in-chief again. We were hoping Eutropius could take that position, but I guess Flavius isn't quite ready for a Master of Offices. We need to have you become a Master of Soldiers. Who else is promotable? No one? Okay. So that's that. We're back down to 17,000 because of the differences in... positions that are filled and unfilled. 2 turns, 7 turns until the settlement completely is ours. So we're just going to keep them encircled. We're gonna siege them down rather than fighting them. Let's take a look around and see where else we can build up. Oh, you know what? We probably need to give some money to the Sassanids, and we need to check on the Huns.
Honored emissary, speak.
Alright, our relationship with them, even after that gift, is still deteriorating. So, just to be safe, we're going to give them 2 gifts in 1 turn. Including a large gift. So that was a lot of money we just gave them. So, the Huns are up here. This is Kuridak. So, Attila is, of course, not in charge of the Huns yet, which we knew that. But there's really no way to tell. Yeah, the Western Roman Empire is about to fall. Rome is probably going to be under attack, maybe even from the Huns, pretty soon. Oh, that is not good. Okay, Nova Trajana Bostra, what can you build? Let's go ahead and give you an Auxilia Barracks. Definitely. And then food-wise, Aelia Capitolina can have a horse breeder, so that it brings in additional wealth. Okay, the way this is panning out, I'm going to go ahead and cancel these troops. In the last episode, I built up this massive legion of troops for training in Alexandria, but I need these troops here to finish first. They absolutely have to. So we're going to queue them up that way. So in 4 turns, that army will be done. And then maybe I can queue some units up here. No, I don't have the money for it. Okay, don't have the money for it, but we'll get to it.
Ready for orders. Heaven be praised.
All right, so this spy...
Would that I were as swift as the angels. Swift and silent. Would that I
All right, we're going to keep him there. He's near the... Looks like that's Babylon there, I believe.
for death and honor. Ready for battle. At your command.
So we have this veteran here. He is currently reinforcing this army, helping them to train up. Ah, one of our governors is leveled up. That's good. Give him some additional skills, and we'll end the turn. Things are eerily peaceful right now. I mean, we are fighting against the Garamantians. Oh, man. Some of the Iberian and France area factions are starting to come down and hit northern Africa. It's not good. Yeah, we are fighting against the Garamantians, but other than that, we don't have a lot of military issues right now. We've managed to keep the Sassanids at bay, and we're in a pretty good position to actually hit them hard in the coming turns. One goal that I established a couple of episodes back that I haven't been able to accomplish, though, because Cidamus has been problematic, is I wanted to conquer Cidamus and potentially establish ourselves as the next level of Imperium, which I think we might be on that threshold. And if that happens, then we'll have access to 2 more armies, which we can then build. It would reduce our income, but we could have more defense forces in Constantinople. We don't actually have an army in Constantinople right now, so if the Huns went crazy and attacked us, then we would have problems. All right. Looks like a couple of our offices have been... All right, Eutropius needs to be the Imperial Master of Horse, which is going to make Maximinus Calvinus pretty upset. Our son is 9. The Emperor is 35. We still have plenty of years ahead of us, happily. I'm going to go ahead and queue up these units here, so we don't have to think about it anymore, which was the goal originally. Oh, and we have access to new research. Huh. We can unlock the Praetorian compound if we... Oh, no, we can't just yet. We need this research first, so I'm going to start moving towards that. The Praetorian compound will give us access to the most advanced units. We will complete our reconstruction of the Roman army, and we'll have very, very advanced, powerful Praetorian units, which are going to be awesome. So we've made great time on that. All right, in 1 turn, there will be a huge public order turnaround in Garama. I'm going to go ahead and queue up an herbs to be built there. We're also going to go to the Sassanids. Our relationship with them is still improving on account of the gold we gave them. I'm going to give them another gift just to keep that trend going for a bit. And we're also going to look around and see who we might be able to trade with.
I listen.
No one. No one, no one, no one. All right, so in 1 turn, these guys will start suffering attrition because we've got them surrounded. Let's see how we're doing. All right, religion, we have actually stalled completely. We're at 34.1%, but we're not climbing right now. Hopefully, when we establish our building in Constantinople, we're building an auditorium to increase religious influence there. You'll start to see a sea change, because that's our capital territory, and that was just a missed opportunity on my part to have the capital territory, one of the strongest zones for that. I think that's all we can really do this turn.
How may I serve you?
We're going to bring this spy down here. At least we're getting a good look at their territory with this spy. Excellent. Okay, our agent has leveled up. So we're going to give him... All right, yep. We want to give him military training. And we want to improve army recruitment capacity. That's excellent. All right, so we should see these units start to get trained up automatically. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We will see a cinematic when Attila takes charge. I don't think I have a means of seeing, though, how old he is. Because I don't think I can look at... It's not like, say, Crusader Kings or Europa Universalis, where you can see the lineage of the characters from any faction that you want at any time. That information is more secret. Which is perhaps more realistic. Of course, this game is not nearly as complex as Paradox strategy titles typically are. Oh, interesting. Looks like the Himyar are down here finishing off minor factions. Okay. The Gaetulians are still not doing anything. They're smart not to attack us.
An alliance would truly benefit us all and keep enemies.
Western Roman separatists want a non-aggression pact. I'm going to take it. I don't know why, but I don't even know why I did that, but we're going to take it. All right. Our son's little brother, Eutropius, has leveled up. Publius. Of course, our firstborn son, Hilarius, died. Not hilariously. Several episodes back. Alright, let's go back to the Sassanids for a second. Our relationship with them is deteriorating again. So we need to make sure we are paying them off handily every turn until our armies in the area are fully ready to take them on. So in a couple of turns, this army that we took out of Emesa will be fully built up and we can return them to Emesa. Oh good, we can level up these horses. This is the upgrade that we originally missed out on, but we now have access to. Now, let's see. Oh yes, that's right. Now our auditorium is done building. So we're going to build a... this is tough. See, I could build a theater in Constantinople, but that doesn't really make sense. This is the capital of the empire. You would expect there to be a large amphitheater style. Yeah, I'm going to be more historically accurate. So this is a better public order bonus, and also a... but it's a lesser Roman paganism bonus. But notice we are climbing again at a rapid rate. So now we're only about 5 turns away from converting to Greco-Roman paganism. And down in Cidamus, attrition on that army should start next turn. So that garrison is going to start dying. And in 5 turns, the settlement will completely siege down. So we might just do that rather than doing any kind of fighting. Because Lord knows we have fought the Garamantians enough, right? All right, this general has leveled up. Let's give him a couple of skills. Just trying to move all of my... there's Susa. Just exploring this territory, really, with this spy. Oh, words come to me. I'm just trying to build my generals and all of my governors down to the bottom ability, the highest ability on the tree, which is... what's the name of it again? Yes, Vir Illustris. Notice you get insane growth for any governors, and then additional authority, cunning, and zeal for having points in it. So that will help with anyone that, like, for instance, our emperor, who has traits that actually reduce their effectiveness. So let's take a look around and see what else we can do in this area. So Garama Public Order is still not very good, unfortunately. I am going to go ahead and build a legionary barracks in Garama, which is going to take all the rest of my money. But that gives us the ability, which we don't really have. Actually, wait. Rather than build it in Garama, I'm going to build it in Leptis Magna, because we already have the ability to build catapults here. So we'll have the ability to build advanced armies on this front, which would be very useful should we ever need to defend it more rapidly against, say, armies coming down from this direction, which they're doing right now. So let's once again take a look at the Huns. Yeah, Kurodok he's 57. They are not at war with Western Rome. Western Rome is in terrible condition. They own Sirmium. Sirmium is probably going to fall to this army, these East Germanic separatists, pretty soon. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens next. I think Rome is going to fall within another couple of turns. I confess, I would really be happy if they burned Rome to the ground. All right, the Garamantians are now desperately trying to pay us for peace because their army has started to suffer attrition. But yeah, I as I was saying, I would not mind if Rome was burned to the ground. It would be cool if Eastern Rome, if we actually, as the Eastern Romans, got to come in and rebuild Rome. The downside of that would be we wouldn't actually be able to re-enter the city and get a nice battle where we were conquering Rome back, you know, so you wouldn't actually get to see it. So there's pros and cons, but it would just be awesome to be able to rebuild Rome from the ground up. I think there's advantages either way, really. Okay, Imperial Master of Foot has finished their term of office. I still cannot do anything. All right, Maximinus Calvinus can take that position. He's the best qualified. And then Vettius Silas, I think, had the position. I'm going to give him the next position down. That's going to piss Vettius off. So we're going to have to make sure his loyalty stays high in the next episode. Or in the next turn, rather. All right, as you can see, this... Oh, wow. This army took a big hit very quickly. We could fight them now. I'm going to be really mean and really siege them down to where the army's even weaker. All right, our agent has leveled up again. We're gonna just improve him across the board. Give him better skills. In one turn, this army will be done training. Where else? Oh, we probably need to give money to the Sassanids, don't we? Yep, our relationship with them is deteriorating again. So we are now at a point where even after giving them medium gifts, their relation... imagine it on kind of like a curve, you know, just, you know, if you give them a big gift, their opinion of you will shoot up, and then slowly, just like a cannonball fired up at an angle, it'll slowly start to level out and then drop again. So right now, it's rapidly leveling back out and then starting to drop again faster than it has in the past. So we're not going to be able to hold off war with the Sassanids for much longer at all. We're going to go ahead and build, with that in mind, we're going to build a trade wharf in Leptis Magna, as well as... I need to think in terms of income here. Ptolemaeus, we'll go ahead and build a level 3 city. These are also trade jetties, so we'll build them there. All right, so it's going to take several turns for that to complete. It's going to take 3 more turns for the amphitheater to be done in Constantinopolis. Let's have a quick look at our... All right, we have about 7 turns till we can convert to Greco-Roman paganism, which will give us a lot of money when that happens. We'll go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. I really think Rome is going to fall any turn now. It'll either be conquered or burned down. Oh, man. I'm still pretty nervous. I was saying several episodes back that I was very nervous with everything that was happening because I just felt like everything was going to fall apart any second. We're doing well, but the problem right now is that we need to conquer Cidamus. We need that city in our empire. Because I think that city is all we need to reach the next level of Imperium and then train 2 more armies. And we need 2 more armies up near Constantinople in order to protect our main capital area from any kind of intrusion that might occur. The Gaetulians really want peace because they know we are strong again and we're knocking on their door. So that's good that they're willing to pay us that much money. But I've got my eyes set on defeating them, not going for peace. Okay, we need to make sure that these promotions are completed. That's done. We're making 18,000 per turn as a result of that. Let's pay the Sassanids real quick before we forget.
I greet you as befits your reputation. Now...
Alright, our relationship with them is improving. They are the second strongest empire in the game, so that's why we're being so careful. As you can see, the Suebians are the third. Western Roman's still the fifth strongest, so that gives you an idea of... Actually, that goes to show you how weak the Huns are. The Huns are the eighth strongest right now. But when Attila is born, all of that will change. Okay. So, Cidamus is in terrible shape. I'm going to go ahead and conquer it. But I will do so in the next episode because we're almost at the end of this one. So this battle is going to be over pretty quickly, especially since we have artillery. I'm going to try to lure the defending forces out, fight them outside the city, and just be done with it. And we will be done with the Garamantians at long last. Looking forward to that at the beginning of the very next episode. So hope you'll join me. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the United States. And I will see you in the next episode.